find a balance between exercise, nutrition, work, spending time with family and friends, and really live each moment to its fullest there.
Hi, I'm Nick Nanton, and welcome to World Fitness Elite, the only place where you can come to find the top trainers in the world, and they're going to reveal their top secrets to you on health and fitness. Today I've got Joe Aben. How you doing, Joe?
Great. How are you?
Good, man. So congratulations on being named one of the top trainers of the year to World Fitness Elite.
Thank you.
And it's just awesome to have you on the show. So let's get into it, man. I mean, you got a great background, college football, the whole deal. Let's talk a little bit about that because I think it really shows, really helps show your uniqueness and why you're doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. Well, like most kids, I grew up playing sports, and the sports of my area in Annapolis, Maryland, were basketball, football, and lacrosse. So lifting weights came along with doing that type of stuff to get bigger because I was such a skinny kid. So, but there's no emphasis placed on form at all. So it was just, go hard and heavy. How much can you bench type of thing. So I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to play football at University of Virginia. And while I was there was, again, no real emphasis in the weight room on form or anything like that. Not as a result of this, but I ended up getting injured playing football. So I spent a lot of time with the trainers, interacting with the athletic trainers and the physical therapists in the training room. And I actually found out that during my own physical rehabilitation, that I grew more flexible and stronger with doing the, I guess, so-called wimpy exercises that I would say, well, why would you do exercises like that unless you're hurt? That's why I was doing them. But I discovered that I really got stronger and more flexible by doing that type of stuff. So that's how I sort of, through personal experimentation, professional experience, years of doing this, I developed my Body of Excellence program. And I guess it's a former athlete's holistic approach to safe and effective exercise in order to live a stronger, healthier, happier, and longer life.
That's really cool. So it really was actually kind of a negative, a downturn in your football career, I'm sure, an injury that led you to really your calling in life. And that's why I really like talking about kind of the next question I want to ask you is that, it's sometimes hard to figure out the difference between what you do and what a guy down the street might do, although you just explained it very well. But what I think is just so important is kind of the mission and vision behind why you do what you want to do and where you want to take it. So why don't we talk about that a little bit?
Sure. Our motto at Excellence in Fitness is changing the culture, be part of the change. Now that not only applies to the general public of what the perception of personal training is, but also to the protocol and the specifics of my Body of Excellence program that I created. We take a very hands-on approach with all our clients. So every single appointment is reserved at a specific time, private personal training, specializing in one-on-one fitness instruction. We take a very hands-on approach. So all our clients are expertly guided, motivated, coached through every single repetition of every exercise, of every workout. Our goal is to really maximize the time that each client spends devoted to exercise. So we also, though, need to educate our clients in the proper nutrition in order to get the best results possible. And that's really, I think, what makes us a little bit different than the bigger health clubs.
That's all. Yeah, I've heard the expression one time that you can't out-train a bad diet. And so it sounds
Right.
like you believe in that too. And also, I know you said that when we've talked some other times, I know that your gym doesn't really look like a typical health club either. No mirrors, treadmill. Tell me more about this.
Right. Well, the idea behind that is that the distraction is kept to a minimum. We used to work with an aerobatic pilot, and she used to tell me that she got stimulus from feeling the controls of the airplane. Well, we want to do the same thing with our clients. We don't want to get stimulus from looking at a mirror at themselves working out. We want to be stimulus from internally and be able to focus internally. And that goes with the breathing and everything. It goes all along with our holistic approach as well. So you'll see the no mirrors. A lot of the equipment that you see is very unusual. You won't really see that in the bigger health clubs, and that's done purposely because I've handpicked all of that equipment to really focus and be, associated and coordinate with the actual approach that we take as well.
That's really cool, man. And so obviously we've talked about it, and I know you've got tons of success stories, but maybe you could just share one really great success story with our audience.
Sure. We've worked with various individuals with various fitness levels, limitations, ages. One in particular, she came in just like everyone else. She had tried every kind of infomercial fad diet and exercise out there, and she was frustrated with the lack of lasting results, long-term results. She got some immediate short-term results, but really was frustrated with the long-term results. Well, she's been with us for about a year now. She started in the first 4 months, she lost 4 dress sizes.
Wow.
And the biggest thing for her, just with any of our clients, was the motivation, accountability, and consistency. And we really provided that for her. So she lost those 4 dress sizes, but the most staggering thing about that is that she lost only about 7 pounds, but she dropped those 4 dress sizes. And she commented to me that, you know, Joe, I, about 5 years back, lost a good amount of weight, but I wasn't exercising. And I'm wearing clothes now. I was lighter then, but I'm wearing clothes now that I wasn't able to fit in back then when I dropped all that weight. And that I thought was a really big testament to what our program is about that body composition and really focusing on that body fat. She lost the dress sizes, the inches. She's been, as I mentioned, she's been with us for about a year now. So she's actually, her metabolism's had a chance to catch up with her. So she's lost about 45 pounds now.
Holy smoke, that's an awful lot of weight. And the best thing I love is that I love that you're not passionate about this at all. That's what I love. Well, awesome, Joe. I know a lot of people are going to be saying, man, I'm in the Baltimore, D.C. area. I got one of the top trainers in the world, World Fitness Elite member, right here in my backyard. I got to reach this guy and say, please let me work with you. What can I do?
I would say just visit our website or pick up the phone and call me. I think that's the best thing. I get a lot of emails and everything, and that's fine, but I would prefer just a phone call. I like doing that. If I need to say something to somebody, I have a question, I just pick up the phone and call them. You can check out our website on Facebook as well, or like us too.
Awesome, man. Well, it's awesome having you. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.